Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of The Bard's Tale 4, Barrows Deep. Yep, we are on our way to the Adventurers Guild, we are. Did we talk to you? Yes, we did talk to you, Mary. And we've spoken with you, it's Wilfret, by the way. That's a T, not an L. Yeah, so I've loaded this onto the SSD. It's like 15 to 20 seconds to load now as opposed to over 5 minutes. Highly recommend you guys get a solid state drive if you wish to play this game with minimal loading times. It's really nice. I liked it a lot. So, alright, what do we got here? We got our farmer buddy. Hey, man.
Hi.
Hi. Good to see you safe.
Cabbage.
Carrots.
Carrots.
Potatoes. Uh-huh.
Cabbage. Aye.
Well, that guy. Ooh, what's this? Can I pick this up or are you gonna get mad at me? Maybe I should talk to you first? Hey, Raisa.
Welcome, friend.
Thank you.
I'm Raisa, and this is Palafax.
Hey.
How can we help you?
Hey, Palafax. Well, what help do you offer?
New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, I haven't much, but we share what we have. If you need food, it's there. A place to lie down, the houses across the way are safe, and if you're wounded, get in that line there. We'll see to you as soon as we can.
That's all very lovely, thank you. Well, how did you come to help out here?
It was all chaos here when the attack started, so somebody had to organise. Me and Palafax here, my husband, we started finding blankets and food for the rest and keeping watch as best we could. Not doing too bad so far, but there's more folk coming in every day. It'll get worse before it gets better.
Fair enough. Alright, and who exactly is Palafax, even though we already know it's your husband?
I'm a bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no one else can. Good thing for a guard, I suppose. Not so easy on his wife, though. Well, at least we're in trouble together this time.
Fair play. Alright. Well, goodbye.
Help out if you can.
I will.
We
by
need it.
stealing your stew. See, I have a feeling I'm going to need all of this stuff. And you guys probably won't, because you'll more than likely be dead. Why is there a loaf of bread on the ground? That's good food. People could be eating it. Put it on something slightly less dirty, maybe? I don't know. What's up, Halifax?
Poor folk. More every day. Where are we going to fit them all?
I don't know.
If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Raisa. If you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me. And if you're fit enough, we could use some help holding back the darkness.
Oh, yeah?
As the city watch ain't likely to help us down here.
Down here. Yeah, you sound a bit bitter about the city watch.
And why shouldn't I be? Was with them for 30 years until this Henred becomes Bishop of the Fatherites. Then all of a sudden being Einar is a sin, fired for worshipping the wrong gods, took my house and tried to burn poor Raisa as a witch. Pooh! Spent half my life arresting the rats that lived in Scarra Bray below, and now I'm down here helping them. Oh, it's a funny old world, eh?
Yeah, it's a little bit funny. And ironic. Holding back the darkness, what's that all about?
I've got some likely lads patrolling the camp. But what we really need is some hardy souls to go into the dark and clear some streets. Things seem to be breeding in there.
What?
Horrible things.
And you think I want to go play with weird, horrible breeding things? Uh-huh.
Raisa's my wife. Met her at her father's tavern. Oh, wouldn't look at me at first. But then, well, I guess she got used to me. I won't find a kinder person in all of Caith. I don't know how I got so lucky.
Persistence. Persistence is how you got so lucky. Alright, what are you selling, man?
Have a look.
Alright. Oh my god, you have like actual legit real cool stuff. And I have just a bunch of hodgepodge of just garbage. Well, By the way, I did go back and I played around a little bit on my own, just getting to roughly where we're at. I missed well, I say a lot. I missed probably 20% of the stuff in the town. There was a few things. There was a hat, and I think there was something else like boots, maybe. I'm not sure, but I definitely missed the hat. I know for a fact I missed that. Huh. Well, I mean, we don't have a lot. And I'm hesitant to get rid of, like, the leather tunic or any of that, because I feel like we're going to train up and we're going to use these things eventually. Maybe we get rid of the rusty hatchet? Guess I can get rid of that, too. I don't want to destroy it. I just want to sell it, man. These look so... Look at this thing. An adamast arming sword. It looks amazing, it does. We have a couple torches, more than a couple. I guess we're fine. I mean, we don't really have a tremendous amount of stuff. But we're just going to confirm those two things. All right, man. Goodbye for now.
Thanks for looking.
Yeah. Well, we're still technically looking for the Adventurers Guild. I'm going to steal whatever this is. The Diaries of what? Alright, sorry about that, folks. Okay, so the Diaries of Hanafi Oakmore, Volume 3. Third day of Satan? I don't know. A traveler I met last night confirmed that these horrors are not confined to Skara Brae. Monsters and monstrous occurrences are terrorizing Fettercarn and Camnag and more. And in those towns, as here, the paladins are quick to place blame upon adventurers and the old races. Why are they so blind? Do they not know that it has been the adventurers and the old races who have traditionally protected the people when such horrors have arisen? Whatever the reason, they seem to be ignoring the true monsters and attacking the very people best equipped to keep them in check. It's baffling. Indeed it is.
Out of the ground, stone solid ground, and there was just...
Well, it sounds like a lot of horrible things are going to befall us here soon, so let's continue to move along. Seem to be having bad times. So much to do.
Here we are. I told Orlo not to let anybody in who didn't give him the Wildland whistle.
Oh, you just learned your first song of exploration. Songs of exploration can affect the world in many ways. First, bring up the party menu, next reveal your abilities, and finally select the Wildland whistle to play it and open the door to the Adventurers Guild.
Give it a try.
Huh. Well, that's cool. Sure, I guess so. So we're going to do this. We're going to go to abilities. I don't know. Oh, abilities, okay. I can't see that. Hold on. What does it say? I don't know. Alright, let's try it again. Gain the trust of other adventurers and activate standing stones? Okay. That sounds weird and also somewhat legit, but let's give it a shot.
That's the tune!
That's the tune.
Welcome, friend. Hello, Rabbie. Glad to see you in one piece.
Thank you. The Old Adventurers Guild. Do you know that armor will block a flat amount of damage from all incoming physical attacks?
I gotta make a little speech. And this time, I hope we won't be interrupted.
Okay.
All friends, lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Skara Brae, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy.
Huh.
Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Skara Brae, not just to save the Adventurers Guild. but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers?
Aye, aye, Captain. I suppose I'm have to go around.
Well,
No,
you know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
it's sad that nobody wanted to volunteer. All right, so I guess we're gonna start forming our party now. Yeah, what's this say? Read Adventurers Guild notice. No ID required for half-elves. Okay. What makes the half-elves so special? I'm sorry, I'm gonna just burst open some crates. There's a helmet. Guess we didn't need the helmet after all. Alright. Healing potion, apprenticehood, deployable barricade. Providing quick cover in a pinch. Interesting. So if we have any ranged units, we can hide them behind. Oh, that's pretty sick. Man, this game is so cool. I like that. Alright, there's a save stone. Let's go save. Oh, we are now alone. We don't have anyone in our party at all. What's that? It's the Axe of Kale. Oh! Okay, so this is part of the pre-order bonuses and things, ladies and gentlemen. I imagine as we walk around, we're going to see a few different items and things.
This sage can save the world. Only if he's freed.
I'm not going to go down and do that. I'm going to pick it up. I'm not sure that we're going to necessarily use it. It's a new puzzle weapon discovered. I don't know what that means. What is a puzzle weapon? Oh, is that... Yeah, there was this thing outside of the inn. Well, we'll figure out what that is down the line, down the road a little bit here. Is it usable at this point? It is? Oh, it's an offhand. Elven mage smiths fitted their greatest weapons with puzzle locks, keeping thieves from accessing the hidden magic. To honor nature, the puzzles represent seeds, roots, and leaves, and if solved correctly, reveal the weapon's secret powers. Oh, I could use it as an offhand. That's interesting. That actually seems way stronger than my musical bones, but we're going to keep our musical bones. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily use that. I kind of want to, but I always feel like the really cool items that you get, especially for like DLC and some early access items, make the game, I don't want to say way easier, but significantly easier. It's just easier to get around, easier to do stuff. It makes the beginning part of the game less of a struggle, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes I like to struggle. It's okay. The mercenary... Mercy the mercenary captain. That's okay. Bricktop Bridget. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to talk to you, friend. What's up, Rabbie?
Ah, I knew you'd come forward, hero. Now, listen.
Hey, listen!
Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck, and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand?
Sure. What is this place? Are we under Scarabray?
This is the old town, the original Scarabray. When the mad god Tarjan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago, the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables. Ever since, the poor and outcast and outlaw have been digging it out again, little by little, making a home in the dark.
Fair enough. Tell me more about your dream where I'm the hero and you're lost. Yeah.
Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any details of where or how. I just know the troubles we're having now will end when you end them.
Nice.
And somehow, you'll end me too. I only wish I knew why.
That doesn't concern you? You don't feel like you should murder me for these reasons? Like, you seem to be taking this awfully well, friend, but, you know, that's good. That's good. What do the Fatherites have against us?
The Fatherites claim that elves, dwarves, trow, and those who practice magic or follow the old ways are enemies of their faith. But until all this magical mayhem started, the most they would do was preach against us. Now it seems they want to wipe us out, as if that would make them safe. It isn't us behind this terror.
Huh. Alright. What is a ringneck's story?
Ha! Ringneck's a collector, I'll call him. Likes shiny things. He was looking into a kidnapping in Wellbottom, the trow camp here in Scarabray below. I'd look for him first, as Wellbottom's nearby. Then he can help you find the others.
Okay. Alright, what about the Dalgleish?
Dalgleish is a dwarf smith and a long-time protector of Scarabray. Someone's been attacking his clients, and he fears it's because he's investigating these terrors. He was off just before the raid to lie in wait for the devils at a client's stall in Scarabray above.
Huh. And what about the Green Lady?
She's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poorest in Scarabray. She'd heard some rumours of elves luring children away from their families, like in the old tales. She went above ground to learn the truth of it.
Fair enough. I guess that's really it. Yeah, I guess I'll help him.
If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenseless in days like these.
Well, I got 40 gold for it. Alright. You've leveled up. Each time your adventurers level up, they will earn a skill point. Spend your skill points in your skill tree to grow in power, learn new abilities, and train to use new gear. Open your skill tree by pressing K, default, or by right-clicking and choosing the skill tree button at the top of the screen. Okay, sure. Skill tree. Welcome to your skill tree. Each time you level up, you'll earn a new skill point, which can be spent to unlock new skills. Now, this is something that I like. Each time they do the tutorial, and there's multiple windows, like this is going to be 1 of 4, it moves the thing, so you can't accidentally double-click and skip an important detail. So, like, watch, I'm going to hit confirm, then it's going to move it here. Now, I realize that a lot of these are going to be pointing with arrows, and maybe that's the only reason why they do it. But I still like the fact that it seems to always move, and then therefore it prevents me from going, oops, I double-clicked, or, you know, maybe I clicked and it was lagging, and I clicked again type thing. Click here to swap between the different skill trees of your adventurer's archetype. Example, attack, defense, and utility. Yep. And brewing, apparently. And number 3, say this moved up again. Your skill tree is broken into 3 tiers. To unlock the second tier of skills, you must spend 8 skill points. To unlock the third, you must spend a total of 16. The first time you unlock a tier, you'll have to travel to the Adventurers Guild to be judged worthy of advancement by the review board. And finally, over here. During character creation, you may not refund your skill points. Okay, so press K to open. I did this already. So what is this? We get 1 max spell point, or +1 to our max spell points. Hot cross buns. Every bard's first instrument is a simple but portable musical bones. This skill is learned automatically and cannot be unlearned. Okay. Then we have the War Chanter. And we have Channel 1, grants mastery. It's the Minstrel Novice, War Chanter Novice, and just intelligence increased. Then here we have the Troubadour Novice, Wayland's Watch. Target foes are shrunk, reducing their strength by 50% for 1 turn. Okay, weird. Stance. Any enemy who strikes you and nearby protected allies with a melee attack takes 3 physical and is set on fire. That's crazy. Grant 1 spell point to all nearby adventurers. It's a spell song. Okay. Let's just reduce all ability cooldowns in your entire party by 1. Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to do some of this stuff. Why don't we go to attack real quick. So I feel like we could definitely utilize a few different types of attacks. Critical hits, axes, bludgeons, and swords. Bludgeon Novice. You got Head Knocker. Deal 5 mental damage to the first enemy in range. Axeman Novice. Channel, deal 7 to the... I like that, actually. I think I'm going to go with that. Ooh, the Storm of Blades, though. Deal 2 physical damage to the first enemy in range. It hits 3 times. Ooh, that's a tough one. Nah, we'll stick with the axe. Are we still using the axe, or do we switch over to the sword? I think I got rid of the axe. Maybe none of these are right. Go with strength. There's a lot to unpack here, guys and gals. Alright, so right now we have basic defense, and then we can go with light armor. We can go from there to journeyman. So, training in reinforced leather armor, training in leather armor, and then training in chainmail. I think I'm going to go with the leather. I think that has to happen. Brewing. Lesser draft of power, lesser elixir of focus, lesser tonic of armor. Or we go on this side, battle brewer. Elven wine, gain spell points and 4 stacks of drunk. Max drunk stacks are 5. I guess we kind of need elven wine to be a thing. Because the way our spells work, apparently, is the only way we get spell points is if we drink. Once we drink, we get spell points. We can use those spells to do various things. It seems a little strange. I am also going to go down, I guess, Axe Mastery. It's not my favorite plan of attack, but it's probably what we're going to do. Probably what we're going to do. So, let's do it. Okay, I have applied myself, and I am ready to... That did keep, right? Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the well bottom. Before we do that, let's talk to you.
If you want something, spit it out. No time for any hemming and hawing.
Hammond and hawing. What are you busy with?
Aside from listening to Jackdaw and Numpties, I hire out sell swords to them that can afford it. Are you in the market?
She just called me a numpty. Oh, we have a mercenary token? What are you busy with? I'd like to manage my party. Well, let's see.
Not without a token, you won't. Go see the sisters if you're looking for charity. You'll get nothing from me.
Thanks. Alright, well, I'm gonna go now.
Oh, nothing is it?
Yeah.
My time.
Hush. It's Sir Stephen of Dengler. Hello, Sir Stephen.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Sir Stephen of Dengler. Can't talk long. Black Hawk and I are flying off to Lestras soon.
Flying?
That's right, flying. I ride on the back of a great hawk, crossing land and sea as easy as others cross the street. It's always been a dream of mine to circumnavigate the world, and I'm well on my way.
Sounds like it. Who is Blackhawk?
Black Hawk is the name of my Black Hawk.
Very original.
Yes, he's a big old bird. Wings wider than the gates of Skara Brae. Have him perched on top of Kyralan's tower right now. But you can't see him. Oh no, I made him invisible so he won't scare the populace.
All right, Sir Stephen. Well, good luck with all that.
See you soon.
Yeah. Sup, Bricktop?
Another weary soul.
Indeed.
Not many creature comforts yet here at the new guild, but Granny Goodnight and I managed to put a few kegs in a barrow as we were running out. So, how about a drink?
How about a drink indeed? Tell us more about the guild.
In the old days, the guild was out in the open. A place for treasure hunters, sell swords, and practitioners to find work and tell tall tales. These days, it's the last refuge for anyone who doesn't fit into the Fatherite's narrow little world. Mages, rogues, folk of the old races. They can all have a drink and know they're not going to have any trouble. Well, they could until tonight.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright, where is Granny Goodnight?
Didn't he make it? Poor soul. Paladin got her before I could get him. No half the barkeep she was, but I'll do my best.
Fair enough. And what have you got?
It's no much, but...
Cool, what are these? Recipes? Oh, we can learn how to make a sandwich. Sandwich. Alright, we got a tropical drink recipe as well. I think we're good with all that. Thank you very much. Well, we're going to say good day to you.
Happy drinking, friend.
Thank you. We're going to go to Well Bottom or whatever it is. We're also going to equip ourselves with some amazing stuff. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some leather armor. I'm a little bit sad because that dude stole my boots. I'm going to get a hat though. So that's kind of cool. Alright, and yeah, we do have a sword right now. I feel like we can probably sell a few things. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get something good. I'm also looking, and we're pretty much out of time, guys and gals. I want to go a little bit further. I wanted to get into some fights and whatnot, but unfortunately, that's just not where we're at right now. Ooh, what's this thing? It's a fire horn. I gained the fire horn. Cool. I believe this is scent of wine, taste of ale, secret sign, secret tales. Oh, what's this? Adventurous Celestial Almanac. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, that's totally sure. Uh-huh. So that's the thing that we have. I guess. Alright, talk to me, man.
Oh, there. I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying or selling a soul now, would you?
No. Who are you?
Lar is the name. Lar of Revellon, at your service.
Huh. You deal in souls?
That's right. Usually do brisk business, but not having much luck here.
Okay, how is selling souls going?
Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone down here in Scarabray below seems to have one already. Not an empty vessel among you. Up in the new city, of course, almost no one has a soul.
What?
I could make a killing up there, but it's too dangerous. What with the Fatherites running things, my sort of business is, frowned upon.
Apparently, jeez. Alright. What about buying souls? How's that going?
Plenty of souls down here to choose from, but no one seems in a selling mood. Too busy fighting the good fight, or some such nonsense. Think I'll have to move on to some place where the people are more beset with ennui.
What is that?
Boredom. Always helps the market.
Okay. Ennui. Alright, well, I'm just not going to talk to you anymore because you're really
with you.
Creepy. Thanks for that, I guess. You don't look creepy at all, Roscoe. What's up, man?
Welcome to Roscoe's. But I want you to know this is not the Emporium. I'm only here selling this rubbish because the Emporium has been flattened by a giant and occupied by Trow. Now, how can I help you?
You know what? I'm going to have you help me in the next episode.
Thank you for coming to Roscoe's.
Anyway.
Please.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this particular episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and in the next episode, we'll check downstairs. We'll go up, we'll finish talking with Roscoe. We'll see if we can't figure out what to do with that weird glowing green thing. And then hopefully we get out, we get moving, and we get to doing some adventuring, killing, murder, death, and all that wonderful fun stuff that we always look forward to. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.